Marie, we spoke to witnesses who heard this woman who were told a 35-year-old woman recovering after an overnight Red Line assault. Witnesses heard her screams coming from the upper platform near the elevator.
K9 is calling it in, get a female who was assaulted outside the station. She is wheelchair bound.
As police work to identify the attacker who fled the scene, the CTA says it's rolling out a new pilot program, one that would put non-police safety specialists across the transit system. They would help riders who are unhoused in mental health crisis or cause disruption. This comes just days after the FTA and the Trump administration's latest threats to withhold federal funding from the CTA unless the agency meets their demands for safety changes. We asked transportation expert Joe Schwieterman with DePaul University, could this be that change?
There is a response to the federal government. We have a plan. It's not just things are great here. I think the public, though, is demanding something like this, unrelated to Washington.
Earlier this week, Alderman Brendan Riley, who represents a large part of downtown, including where this latest attack happened, said the CTA should have police on trains rather than private security.
I think the CTA should consider jettisoning their security contract. They should be using CPD officers on an overtime program and have them actually deployed onto trains from time to time.
But this new plan raises questions. The CTA wants outside partners from the private sector to design and staff the program through the CTA Innovation Studio. The details, who these specialists are, how they'll be trained, and what authority they'll have are still unclear. The pilot zones have been chosen based on data and community feedback, but CTA hasn't said how it will measure success. Leading up to the latest attack, data analyzed by the CBS News data team shows so far this year there have been 834 violent crimes on CTA trains, buses, and properties. That's a 6.4% decrease from the same time last year, but 65% higher than it was a decade ago. Schwieterman says that he's encouraged by any policy progress.
It's long overdue. We have kind of a holistic policy to help the unhoused, but make our transit system feel safer. I mean, we've lost a lot of riders of people that just won't either consider the train or won't do it after after dark. And that really compromises, the vitality of downtown.
Now, we did reach out to the CTA for an interview for more about the program's cost, oversight, and timeline, and we're still waiting to hear more about some of those answers. In the meantime, though, we do know that emergency crews transported that victim to Northwestern Hospital, and at last check, she is in good condition. For now, we're live in the loop. I'm Marissa Perlman, CBS News Chicago. Marie, back to you.